I believe that oftentimes we have friends that have success, and sometimes in our friends' success, we feel left behind. Like, why didn't they take us with them? Or, that type of things. And at the same time, I feel like I'm the successful friend that is leaving friends behind too. Mostly because I'm just going a new direction with my life. And sometimes that creates the feeling that people are getting left behind. This climb that I'm taking, much like any climb, requires momentum. And it also requires relationships that have momentum as well. And it requires relationships with momentum. That excitedness, that doingness, that like buildingness. I feel that any new direction focus and any, success climb thing, it may leave some of your old friends out of the picture, but definitely not out of the heart and mind. Because there will always be that love and there will always be that care. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize this, that they do not understand that I'm genuinely looking forward to seeing them rise and helping them. Oftentimes people ask, for help. And I try to help show them like where to start. But people don't want to start at the beginning. And it's hard to explain to them why they can't just start at the end or the middle. Because until you've had the experience and are experienced enough to know, then you'll understand why you can't just jump in at the middle or at the end. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you are able to bring people into a further place. But oftentimes, the biggest growth that people don't understand isn't something that happens to them, isn't an opportunity, but a shift in their knowledge, a shift in what they know, and a shift in understanding. And sometimes it's hard to explain, that like, even if you wanted to bring your friends like to the Olympics, to compete, that you can't just show up to the Olympics. And like feel like even that opportunity is gonna really do anything, that they have to get there themselves, and that you can be there for them as a coach and a trainer, and that you can help them, and that you're looking forward to seeing them grow. But ultimately, the real lasting growth that they're going to have is only something that they can do for themselves. It's only what their journey is and their internal shifts in knowing, all the outside stuff, even though it seems like it's like, oh, it's like all these things are happening. Oh, that person's successful. Really, I know it sounds cliche, and which is why it's so hard, because everybody's going to have to probably experience this journey. Hopefully not the hardest way, but that the growth takes place in your internal shifts. And when those things turn around, that's when pieces fall into place. And that's when things start happening, not even as much because of luck, but because of the loops that were the same old loops before, have new choices that are able to open up options that weren't options before. I'm sorry, because I'm not in the best capacity to really dive as deep into this as I would like. But I wanted to share at least that much with you. Thank you very much.